So this is how you change the front passenger rotor and pad. So you pop off the tire, which takes a 21 mil. You pop off 5 of these guys. I think they're calling bug nuts or some shit. I'm not sure. Then you see this. This is, I think, this is what you got to change out. So now located here and here. You see my fingers? It's on the back. I'm not gonna touch my phone. You take off these screws. Now I already loosened them. So you take them out. They look like this. They are 14s, and they are removed with the tube that says 14 on it. Yeah. Like the guy Chris, yeah. Open it like a dog shoe. What the fuck? And now you rest it somewhere chill. Then you're gonna want to remove your bracket. And now that's held in a 19. Now, oh, is it? Is it ever? That's the wrong fucking bolt. Is this one? No, it's the 17. Where the fuck did the 17 go? Let me be right back. So then you're gonna take your 17 and you're gonna pop your bracket off. Hey, nobody told you had to have the right tools. So that's why I'm not using them. And I lost my washer. It's right there. So you'll notice that the bracket has a washer on it. Now, because of that one YouTube video, the immaculate power of washers, I recommend you figure out which way to put it. Now, I'm obviously not using the right tools, but everything works when you have a Korean car. Like this. So it's held together by 2 bolts. You gotta crack off the 2 bolts. Crack off those 2 bolts just like that. And then your bracket and your pads, they will pop right off. Like so. So I suggest you take your old pads out and give them an inspection. You know, I don't know why the fuck you're making noise, but I guess the rotor's cooked. And if the rotor's cooked, the pads are cooked. And I'm gonna cook you for lunch. But you know, I would keep these on for another 30,000 if I could. Yeah, son of a bitch. You know, it's at a moment like this when they might need a bro game adjustment. So you just get your flat 8-inch pry bar and you. It's good. You don't want to pop out the shims because these are those shims you get from the retailer. We don't want that. Taking them out. And then thirdly, we're going to clean this. So we're going to get our drill right here. It still has our caliper bracket bolt in it. Colin. We're going to put that to the side. And we're going to put our breathing protection on. We're going to get our wire wheel. Sorry. You're going to get your caliper bracket. Hold on. First, still on your assembly, holding it like this, right? You're going to see on your right hand, you got 1 screw, and on your left hand, you got another screw. Your right hand's the gold one, because right is right. White is right. No, gold is right. Yeah. So the gold is going to be in your right hand. The white is going to be in your left hand. White is left. You're going to set those aside. for later. Now you're going to get your wire wheel and you're going to clean. I like to go something like this. Compare. Look at that. And look at that. Very similar. It's good. Alright, now that you're done cleaning, you're gonna get your copper anti-seize and you're gonna apply some on your brush. Now don't be shy. And at the same time, you're gonna get, oh no, you're gonna get your parts. And they look like this. Can you see can you read my son? Yeah, so you're gonna put your bracker down. First you wanna get your two shims. You get these shims and you're gonna give them a good painting. Both sides of where all the bending happens. That's where you want to show the most love. Hold on, I don't think I'm depicting this right. You really want to give her all the love you can before it's too late and you're shit out of luck on the side of the road because your freaking brake pad fell out or whatever. Your brake pad fell out because you ignored that noise. And that noise is just annoying, but I kept driving. It's annoying. What's it gonna do? It's annoying. That's it, bro. Chill out. So I do it on both. Really get it everywhere. I'm using the Bob Ross painting technique. You gotta get more dip on our chip. If this is bad for your skin, you should probably ask ChatGPT first. Yeah. Is copper anti-seize bad for your skin? Is it bad if you touch it directly? But I don't think so, man. You would have heard about it by now. So now that those are done, and you still have your paintbrush in your hand, you're gonna take advantage and put more dip on your chip. And you're gonna grab your brake pads. You see this? The shiny side? Your OEM Kia factory, your OEM brake pads, not the fancy stuff. On the shiny side, you're gonna go and Bob Ross it. You may be asking, why am I painting like that? So you could pack as much anti-seize into your brush with every stroke. Give it a final. Oh, you see how much anti-seize? You see how much paint I have in my brush? Beautiful. Now we did that. Let's just be generous with it, I'm even taping it right. Drop there. Put the drop there. You see? We're not overindulging now, are we? We're gonna do all the nubbins. You see the nubbin on that side I'm getting? I'm getting every side of the protrusion nubbins. The protrusion nubbins is what I'm gonna call them. That is your screecher breacher, your screecher clip. One screecher clip going out, frag out, screecher clip going live. Something like that, right? I don't play fucking Call of Duty. I only play real games. Civilization 7. I never played a Civilization game ever. Am I talking to myself? Yeah, I am, because this is going on my YouTube channel. Hey, Mike, this is how you do your brake pads in the future. So you don't forget, bro. You're never forgetting now. You're putting it on YouTube. You like how I'm talking to myself? Today is April 4th. Friday, April 4th, 2025. And I am doing a brake replacement maintenance check. All right, now that you did that, and did you paint your caliper? You know what? We're here. Since we're here, we're gonna paint our caliper bracket as well. That was the whole point of this exercise. It was to paint the bracket. We painted everything else. So bracket is the easiest part to paint. We're not even painting it. We're putting anti-seize on it, but we're painting it in love. That's what the anti-seize is all about. It's giving you the love only a black woman can. Because of the color, right? Beautiful ebony woman. What the fuck am I yapping about? like a Haitian. Okay, stop. You got too much dip on your chip. I need a little fucking drop. Nice, bro. How happy am I to see a well-painted, a well-protected brake caliper? Because, you know, my brakes, they've been making the boom boom, you know. You don't want to hear that ever, especially when you got bitches in the car, right? Oh boy. All right. Let's inspect the vehicle. As you can see here, the rotor is fucked. How are we gonna remedy that? You thought, huh? You thought. No. We spent the whole check this time. The whole check. Oh, okay. Use your number 2 Phillips on your number 2 Phillips, and you gotta be careful with it, man. You see that? It literally did ugga, not even dugga. Make sure your caliper doesn't fall up here, huh? Doug. It just went Doug because he's that happy. Now, hey, let's go. Now, would you say this rotor's fine? Let's inspect. I mean, hey, definitely have poor ventilation, to say the least. You see all that shit? Look at that. I say we just sand it off and put the old one on. What do you say, huh? Okay. I already did it last season. I did that last season. I didn't even sand them down. I just said, fuck it. Put the pads on. Look at me now. Look at me now. I guess we're going to forget to videotape one step, but I'll narrate it off camera. Now I'm getting my new rotor, and I'm opening it out of the bag. And I guess that's enough narration. Because now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Do I have a rag? Oh, let me go get a rag. Alright, so check this out, fellas. We got our rotor. We got our non-chlorinated brake cleaner. I feel like the non-chlorinated is better for, like, you know, a brand new freaking part. We could have it on our legs here, just like that. This is the safest way you could do it, from what I read in the book. And you're just gonna... See, the non-chlorinated stuff is pussy shit. Lifts nothing. Ah, it does burn your fingers, though. Fuck. It'll burn an open cut wound. I'll give you that. Oof. Extremely dangerous. Very poisonous. What? This fucking brake cleaner. Calm down, Karen. Very counterintuitive to do this with dirty hands, but you know what you mean. You know what to do. You know what it means. Now you see these screws here, these countersinks. These are for your Phillips that we just removed. See the countersinks? So you're gonna put those on and align them. So align your countersink. You're gonna love our pizza. You're gonna love our pizza. Don't you hear yourself when you say you're gonna love our pizza? You're gonna love our pizza. Just got 8 free pizzas. Oh, fuck. We forgot a crucial step. We gotta put the brush back on. Put the brush back on. Put the dip back on the chip. Slide this guy off. Yeah, he could use it. We're gonna put our breathing protection back on, and we're gonna clean the hub. Before we do that, let's get the big ball stuff, the chlorinated, and let's make them a couple shades African. That's fucking racist. Oh no! I went all over my equipment over here. I hope that'll be okay. Fucking chlorine. You know, this shit's not gonna do anything. We gotta dry it off. Yeah. You call me stupid now for buying that thing. Hey. Now, let's give it one more shot with our juice. Let's dry her off. Call me a dickhead for spitting that shit, but it's amazing. Hey there. Alright, now we have her pressed up the way we want. We're gonna take some a brake cleaned rag, put a brake clean on a rag. And we're gonna just give it one more little cleaner because I see my fingerprints and it's making me uncomfortable. I could just clean my hands. Could just use the brake cleaner on my hands. I could. This shit off my face. I could. It's burning fucking holes into my fingers. I don't think it's an idea. Okay. Now that that's there, you're gonna get your Phillips. I don't know if you noticed, but we're doing everything with the same drill. Unless I could pull out a fucking Phillips head out of my ass. This is my drill bit that I was using. Now, ideally, you would torque these down to 950,000 foot-pounds. But because I don't have that machine, we're just going to have to use the drill and try not to strip out the tiny little Phillips number 2s that are on the rotor. So yeah, as I said, 94,000 weights of the sun. Yeah, okay. That, can you tell me where that's going to go? Because that's not going anywhere. Whew, that was fresh. See, non-chlorinated fucking, I could huff this shit. This is just like a makeup remover for guys. Fuck, it's nothing. You need the chlorinated stuff. Now, gotta come back to our bracket. Oh wait, before we come back to our bracket, we're gonna look at the 2 bolts we pulled out. So we got the yellow one, and we got the silver one. We're gonna hold those in our hands very firmly, and we're gonna give them a shot with the bad stuff, with the stuff that'll take years off your life. We're gonna put them like this in our hands. See? And we're just gonna. Who's your daddy? Yeah. Now you let them hug, put them in the washing machine. I don't know, you do what you want. Cleaned. Now you gotta get this thing back in your hands, and because you have a photographic memory, you're gonna put your silver one in your left and your gold one in your right, just to confirm that is how you had it. And congratulations, it is. Now you're gonna slide them out again, because you're gonna notice they have grease on them already, and you don't want to do like you did on your driver's side that you didn't record and over grease them, because that's actually a freaking possibility. I didn't even realize that. So you're just gonna have a very small dosage of grease. You gotta get your grease. You're gonna take literally that much grease, and you're gonna just put it at the tip You gotta rub it on the shaft. You know, all the ladies know. Rub it on the shaft and turn it in at the same time, so it gets a little bit of fresh population in that grease family that's living in there. And now we're gonna reattach our caliper bracket, but not before we do everything, like putting in our hardware. So the clips we painted are gonna go on the surfaces we painted, and we're gonna try to be neat about it and not dirty our hands. But we all know how this is gonna go. We'll do the same on the top side. There you go. What the fuck is that all about? Never mind. Maybe you're supposed to like fold those in so they hold place. Maybe, huh? Maybe these little extra flaps here is like the client or the mechanic at Kia will fold those in so this little thing seats more. And honestly, I feel like that's what it is, and I'll do it. I'll do it because I can. So, oh boy. Hey, because you bought Kia OEM factory products, I guess they all fucking do this. I think I've seen this before. You're gonna try to curve these in. Okay, no, it's too hard. You're not gonna do it. Forget about it. Forget I even said anything, huh? Right. The last 30 seconds of the words I was saying, forget about it. Put your pad in. Oh, I forgot that I did that. Yummy. Go get your brush. Fix the mistakes you made. You don't want your fingerprints in the copper. Yeah. Fuck that. We're going bracket first. It's too much brain power usage for me. I need things to be visualized. So let's get our bracket bolts, and seat them. You remember how we took off the bracket? We're putting it back on the same way. You know, Germany had a great leader. Just like that, you have seated your 2 caliper bracket screws. Congratulations, viewer. You did it. You like the view of my shoulder? Yeah, alright. So now that's tightened. What fucking time is it? No idea. Let's pop that off. Let's pop our 17s on to tighten our caliper brackets. Not before we put in our pads. So we're gonna put the shiny side of the pad on the inside. The one we painted, it's gonna go on the inside. The one that has the clip, it's gonna go on the inside. Joe Rogan? Yeah. Now that's in. And this side, look over my shoulder, would you? They just fucking click right in. Did you see that? Did you see that? It's really a travesty how much you overcharge to do this shit. Now, is my caliper compressed? Can you see? No, it's not. How will we compress it? Through the power of C, B, and T. Crowbar brings traction. So through the crowbar braiding traction technique, we are able to compress our piston and our caliper, because if we don't do so, I already know, so I'm not even gonna try and show you. If you're watching this video, you know how to do your brakes. You're just watching me struggle. Relatively struggle, right? I look like I know what I'm doing, I think. Did that even compress even? What the heck? That's a strange feeling. That's an oddity. Let's put our caliper in like a glove. Did I forget anything? Those things that got grease, they go in? Yeah, those greasy bastards are in. Clips are in. Wow. This side was just much quicker. Let's get our fucking bolts. You know, they got different sizes, so they don't put the wrong ones. And I think the skinnier one goes on top. Maybe to judge that. And I was right, huh? Alright. So just like that, you put on a new rotor and a new brake pad. New pair of brake pads, along with properly lubricating all that you needed to do. And now, after you tighten these by hand, you're gonna get your 14mm socket, which you'll put on your drill, and you're gonna give these guys some good love. Oh wait, before you do that, did you tighten your caliper bracket bolt? Did you? I don't remember if you did, so you're gonna do it now. You didn't. How could you forget? Okay, now put on your 14 and forward. Now give these guys some tightening. Hey, did I just break the head? Nope. Is that too tight? Fuck, you tell me, frickin' Mr. Mechanic. But just like that, you change the brakes on your car. Good job, kiddo. You, I think you did good. Let's put the tire back on and we'll call that the video, huh? Yeah.